Hello everyone, I am Cornelius, and this is my geekdom. And in this video, I'm going to be playing a game that I have tried many times before, and that is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. And each time I've tried this game, I have tried it and just failed to understand the mechanics. I think I might have been a little too young to understand the game properly. I mean, it was a really long grind for me and my brother to get through KOTOR when we were kids. So me playing this, it was just a very advanced game for me. But now I'm older, 18, and more mature. I'll be able to understand the subject matter because from what I can tell, it's very complex. And I've also done research on, like, very small research. I've done research into the builds, like not builds exactly, but in terms of like what is required to have a actually be able to play through this game. So I am hoping that I can get this done properly. Anyways, let's just get going because I am excited to play this. It's like one of the classic RPGs. And it's a cult classic. You couldn't really play it at the time because apparently like you need like 10 years of patches by fans to get this to actually play well. I'll go to the character sheet just because I like that. Okay, so I'm creating a vampire, and I have to choose between the different clans. Okay, so the Bruja are a passionate idealists and rebels, more likely to fight for their rights than write protest songs. In life, the Bruja most Bruja sought social change, and on death, most clan members commonly seek, or the K's in this game look really weird when you read them. Most clan members commonly seek the creation of a vampiric utopia. As militant radicals, they are renowned for their combat skills, but are also more likely to frenzy due to their hot-bloodedness. So to speak. So they receive a +1 to unarmed and are penalized with a -2 to all frenzy checks due to their zealous nature. Yeah, that's not quite for me. Gangrel. Gangrel are wild loners that are most attuned with the beast within, allowing them to shapeshift into more beastly forms. Nomadic in nature, Gangrel care little about vampire politics, prefer to dwell and hunt in the outskirts of society. Because of their animalistic nature, they receive a +5 to strength, stamina, and wit-stirring frenzy. However, because of their inherent feral nature, Gangrel receive a -1 on all their frenzy checks. Okay, that's weird. Okay, there you go. If that was in the way, it's gonna happen occasionally, I guess. But it's not that big of an issue. Anyways, Malkovins are known as lunatics because of their ability to hear voices of insight and subject others to their insanity through their discipline dementation. The world appears much different to the Malkovin than it does to any of the sane, quote-unquote, sane clans. On the individual, a blessing and a curse. The Malkovin insanity will help hinder them because, depending on how much they struggle against their nature. Malkovins start with a +2 bonus to inspection. That would be really interesting to roleplay as in the future, but for now, let's try to go something else. I'm not going to go over Nosferatu because I just hear that's a horrible race to play as in your first playthrough, and I know that that's a race that like is locked out of a lot of social situations, so I don't want to limit myself in terms of side quests, and I also am a very dialogue-based person when it comes to playing RPGs. I love dialogue and everything, so the Torrendor picture themselves as artists and visionaries, and they value the high society mentality that Camarilla, whatever you want to say it, Camarilla of all reinforces. Of all clans, the Teodor are most connected to the mortal world through arts and entertainment. The Toreador are beautiful creatures, sweet and seductive, and move through almost effortlessly through society, the society of the living. The Toreador's empathy is both a gift and a burden. All humanity's shifts are doubled. I'm actually very interested in playing as that. But we are going to continue to search through the clans and different kinds of vampires because that is awesome. Okay, so the Tremor. I think this is what I played as last time. Blood sorcerers born from mystic rituals and I can't read that for some reason. Diablere. The Tremor are the least trusted of the clans, and the ritual the Tremor used to transform from living mages into undying monsters, strip them of their magical arts. To compensate, the vampires of Clan Tremor developed thaumaturgy or whatever, the powerful discipline of blood magic. The clan guards its secrets jealously and are the only kindred to wield this powerful discipline. The pursuit of arcane knowledge comes before all else, and the reliance upon it has weakened the bloodline. The Tremor can raise no physical attribute above 4 points. I am not that interested in playing as this guy again. I don't want to play as a sorcerer, and just whatever. Okay, the Venture. Truly the upper echelons of society, the Venture are seen as the honorable, virtuous leaders of the Camarilla, and they wholeheartedly support the Masquerade, influencing the mortal and undead worlds to help them maintain the Masquerade, as well as garner support for themselves. Clan Venture is an exclusive and powerful gathering of immortals, and even the lowest initiate of the clan can expect special treatment from kindred society. The regal bloodline, however, gains no nourishment from the lowborn and thin-blooded. Venture gain no blood from feeding on animals, feeding on low-life humans, prostitutes, and the homeless. This can cause the Venture to vomit. So feeding on them, not a good idea. Okay, so while I would love to play as a Venture, I think that would be really interesting. I think I'm going to go with the Toreador. Toriado. What do the chicks look like? I'm going to be playing as a dude no matter what, because I don't like to play games my first time as a chick, and I'm going to be playing this as a dude. Okay, so history. So I think my character is going to be a very human person. He's not going to be the most he's not going to be the worst kind of person, but he's going to be very human. He's going to be very moral. He's going to think, but I don't want him to be against feeding entirely, so there's that. So starving artist, uncanny. Ooh, I like the starving artist idea. You are a starving artist. You live with the clothes on your back, and because of your poor background, you do not have any communication against wearing compunction against wearing ugly clothes. You do have a special eye for small details, though. Teamster, You believe in a collective bargaining to get justice for working families, and if that fails, there's collective wrench beatings. Swap the priority order of your attributes in physical, social, and mental. Rehab counselor. You always had an open ear for other people's problems, even if you had to listen to some scumbags sitting in prison. Swap the priority of your abilities to skills, knowledge, and talents. Beautiful monster. You are ruled by your passions, and some of them ain't pretty. I can definitely see playing as this in some playthrough. That would be really fun. I might play as a chick in that one. Be very sexual. Sorry, I'm just thinking of all the weird ERP I walked into while playing MMOs. People find you absolutely mesmerizing, but you are always too self-absorbed to bother with normal human repartee. Your presence effects last longer than other Toreador, but you can never raise wits above 3 and are more likely to frenzy when things aren't going your way. Uncanny awareness. You swear to God that you can see the future, not years from now, not even next week, but moment to moment. You always see what's coming. You are so acutely aware of your surroundings that you've been known to dodge bullets without looking. This ability further manifests as a superior form of Auspex. You receive greater benefits from Auspex, but can maintain its effects longer. Unfortunately, the sheer volume of information makes you more deliberate than most. It costs you more experience to raise your celery discipline. And that happened again. Okay, so I just think I'm gonna go with none. I already chose a clan. That should be good enough, right? Here, let me show you guys Nosferatu, because it's pretty interesting. Hideous, skulking, and powerful. Even in a world of monsters, Nosferatu stand out. The embrace twists and deforms their physical features, forcing them to seek sanctuary underground. The Nosferatu are masters of the shadows. Due to their curse, Nosferatu have a seduction of 0 and can never raise it higher. And they hide their existence from the common humans. Having shared the darkness with vermin for so long, vampires of Clan Nosferatu are able to draw extra nourishment from rats. Interesting side note: I was playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I was role playing with my guild, and I was recruiting people, and one of the people I recruited for the guild, this is Star Wars, right? He said he was a Dompier, and as soon as he said that, I just practically shouted, "No, no, no!" Because a Dompier is a half human, half vampire, and he just went on this big rant about how he hadn't finished his Nosferatu playthrough of this game, and how it was just the most ridiculous encounter I've ever had with someone while role playing. That wasn't sexual. Someone actually tried to shag me once in my own stronghold. That was really weird. Anyways, so we're gonna go with a male Toreador, and we're gonna have no history. So next. Manipulation. Charisma. Okay, so dude, how is this? Like, how am I supposed to? Oh, there you go. Very simple. Okay, so I have one thing to spend in mental, which is really annoying. Okay, so intelligence, I can go with that, and I'll get intimidate and research buffed. Perception, ranged combat, and inspection Wits, combat, defense, and hacking. I'm gonna go with wits. Um, social. Uh, I'm gonna go with. I want to go with charisma. Yeah, because I'm not a bad person, and I don't get on by my looks, so I can't go with seduction. So charisma is what I'm gonna go with. Um, strength, dexterity, and stamina. I have no points to spend in physical. Okay, are there other ways for me to up my lockpicking? Because I am not playing this game without. Okay. Okay, thank God. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Okay. Um, I need oh, can I only have one skill? Oh shit. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Brawl. My character's gonna be doing Brawl as his and then let's go with Brawl and Dodge. Okay. And so we've got Brawl and Dodge. I have knowledge now. Disciplines, okay. So I'm gonna have to work on one discipline. Okay, so well, I'm not going with hmm. Okay, so celery. Character moves with a level 2 speed enhancement. Costs 1 blood per activation. Uh, oh, no, that's what happens with level 2. Okay, so, and then this has, no, I'm not going to get Auspex. If I was going to go with a stealth character, I'd get Auspex. Larger radius. Victims suffer 10% chance to be mesmerized. A 2% penalty to strength, wits, and perception, and reduced rate of attack. Lasts 16 seconds per activation. Character moves with a level 2 speed enhancement. Wait, so the dread. Presence of a vampire can strike mortals' fear and heart. No. Okay, so I'm going to go with celery. And then, so I've got hacking at 2 already. But yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so I think I got what I need. Is there anything else? No, I think I did a good job. Okay, so, yeah, so that is it for the video, guys. Character creation for my playthrough of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I don't know why there hasn't been music on this whole time. That is kind of annoying, isn't it? But I wasn't very distracted by it. It didn't really bug me too much because I've been having fun reading up on my character. Anyways, I will see you all in the next video. But for now, stay swifty.